See, and that's why today y'all are all wearing condoms. You're wearing, wearing Trojans. That's why you're wearing condoms, because you put that big old horse inside and demons come out. I'd like to welcome you to I Like Everything Movie Reviews. My name is Eric-Josiah, and tonight I just got out of seeing the Odyssey. The Odyssey. You know, filmed by Christopher Nolan, of course, the amazing Christopher Nolan. Don't you ever doubt that, man. Don't you ever doubt Christopher Nolan. All right, so I just got out of seeing the Odyssey, right? So let me tell you, from my perspective on this film, of doing this review. In school, I never read the Iliad. I never read the Odyssey. I never watched any of the movies. All I know is about is a horse going in Troy and soldiers coming out and all of it. And I don't really know much else. I know it was somewhat fantastical to a certain degree, or fantasy to a certain degree. But I'm coming into this film not knowing the story of the Odyssey. Let's put it like that. So basically, the plot. Well, actually, first off, let me just talk about the star power. Star power, because I'm not even remember all the people that's in this. Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Peter Nyong'o, Zendaya, Charlize Theron, Travis Scott is in this goddamn movie. John Leguizamo's in this. Everybody's in this movie. So from here, so the plot basically, from my angle, because I don't know the book. You know what I mean? I'm just a guy I'm coming in scratch. So you have Odysseus, who's the king of, I think it's called Ithaca. So Ithaca. And he goes off. They go off to go, go take over Troy. Of course, they succeed in doing it. And after doing it, they run into an island where it's, I guess there's a guy that tells them, listen. They said, listen, we're just trying to get back home after our victory over Troy. And he said, listen. He said, we're going to go this way in the ocean. And this is involving all the Greek gods and stuff. So we have Zeus and Poseidon and all that. So homeboy tells him, he says, listen. Yeah, you can go back that way, but you're not going to like what you're going to find. And boy, was he telling the truth. So basically, I want to say the plot of the movie, to a certain extent, is Odysseus trying to get back home. And then the other part of the plot is his son, who's back in Ithaca with the mother, who's still the queen. And there's a bunch of guys kind of like there's a bunch of competition for basically the throne, because Odysseus has been going for a good amount of time, and they want the throne. God, man want power. They want the throne. So his son is still there. He doesn't want that to happen. He still believes his father's alive. So the other part of the story is the son going out, which is Tom Holland, to go find his father and go prove that his father's still alive, and try to bring his father back home to get back on the throne. And of course, the father is out there, and he is trying to get back home, but he's got a lot of challenges, and it kind of goes back into the past of the things he's already went through. So that's kind of like the plot of the story. Now, I am going to tell you one thing. This is a long movie. I want to assume it's about 3 hours, because I went in at 6:30. I came out at almost 10 o'clock. So, but this is what I will say. Even though it's a long-ass movie, right? First, second, third act, you don't fall out of it at all. There's no slow moments. I was completely drawn in. I was into this movie. And then all these little parts, it's like all these little segments of things they went through, they were all captivating. Like, especially with the whole going into Troy. See, look, see? And that's the funny thing about this whole thing. See, they bring a big-ass horse, right? And then they bring it inside, they sneak it inside Troy. So they had to get the horse inside. And what happened when they got the horse inside? A bunch of little demons came out and took it over. See, and that's why today, y'all are all wearing condoms. You're wearing Trojans. That's why you're wearing condoms, because you put that big old horse inside and demons come out. So, yes. But yeah, all right, don't mind me. I'm being stupid. So basically, acting, everything, everybody was up to par. Matt Damon was fucking amazing as Odysseus. I know there's a lot of people that are going to look to slander this movie because of, prejudice, judging. I'm not going to get into it. But some of y'all know who's been paying attention. But let me tell you something. Everybody did good. Even the people that people were protesting about they didn't have these grandiose parts. They had very little parts. Matt Damon is majority of the movie. Matt Damon and his crew. But yeah, and as well as all the scenery is amazing. All the action is really good. Even the fantastical parts, there's like parts of tension. A lot of like, just tension between even like people within the kingdom, whatever, just betrayal going on. It's just, I'm telling you, it's interesting all the way through. And it kind of goes like Pulp Fiction a little bit. Like, how Pulp Fiction, it kind of jumps around. So there's a lot of storytelling in this movie. Like, a lot of things have already happened. So they go back, they refer back. So the movie jumps around a little bit, but it's very cohesive and it feels good. I will say that about it. It feels good, it's cohesive. And I'm telling you, the visuals, the fighting, the way it ended, everything. It's this movie, 3 hours, and it was all needed. So that's it. I'm gonna get into my rating system. So y'all know me, you know what it is. I thought it sucked. I didn't like it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. I thought it was great. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was a mother masterpiece. And what I will say about the movie, The Odyssey, starring Matt Damon. I'm going to tell you the truth, and y'all know me. Not a lot of movies get this from me. This was between amazing and a masterpiece. My God, was this movie good. My God, in my opinion. All you guys are going to look and slander it. Y'all can't slander it. This is a fucking good movie. I'm not going to go ahead, you little prejudiced fucks. All right, let me stop. So, bro, this is a masterpiece to me. It was a masterpiece. I was completely drawn in the whole movie. It was good. I was thoroughly super entertained. This movie to me is a masterpiece. You don't sleep on Christopher Nolan. Don't sleep on Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan got the horse inside of Troy. Got the little demons coming out. Now y'all gotta wear condoms. You see me? Let me stop. I thought it was a masterpiece. I thought everybody did great. So that's it. Let me not let this review get too long. That is it. I am Eric-Josiah for I Like Everything Movie Reviews, and tonight I got out of seeing The Odyssey. I'm telling y'all, go see this, man. Go see this movie. And that is it. You all have a good day, good night. Build your own Odyssey, your own stories. And one last thing I like. I'm going to say one last thing. Odysseus, Matt Damon's character, is the king. I love films where he seems like a man, he's a man, and flawed, and they show he's flawed, but he's like a man in every single aspect, and you see it in this movie. Everybody can see it, even by I love movies like that. It's like I aspire to be like stuff like that. But yes, go be a man in your life, or go be the ill woman, and just do important things, do amazing things. Have a story that's going to be told for generations like this movie, because everybody's going to run out to see this. All right? So that's it. Have a good day, good night. Be great. I'll catch you all later. Peace.